What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, planewalkers, I believe is what the term is for this one. I am not entirely sure. It is me, GTA Felon 96, coming to you guys with some Chernobylite 2 Exclusion Zone Early Access version. If you play the first Chernobylite, you kind of got the concept of it, but I am going to be hopping right in. I tweaked the graphics, so we should have no issues. If we do, I apologize. I'm still trying to figure out half the settings. But let us dive right in and see how we do. Alright. The only thing I changed was the equipment rate. Okay, yep. Alright. I don't think there's anything else. So, let's do this.
What is Chernobylite? A highly radioactive crystal? An infinite energy source? An alien parasite? God? Chernobylite gave us free energy, teleportation, human augmentation, but also massive unemployment. We became actors, playing parts assigned by those controlling the green crystals. Even former thugs like me need to fit in to survive. Is such a life, Chernobylite life, worth living?
One message received from Megan Gray. You may view and respond to it at any time on your smart display.
Hey, love. Are you ready?
Yeah, I just came to grab my gear. There's too many memories tied to this apartment.
I know we've talked about this before, but do you have any second thoughts? People say that all these diseases are caused by Chernobylite, and you want to implant them in your body.
I don't want to, Megan, I have to. I'm doing this for our daughter. There's just no other options left.
Cole, Katie's illness is the worst nightmare I have ever experienced. But losing both of you would be even worse.
Yeah, I understand, but look, can we talk about this later? I can't afford doubting myself again. You just gotta trust me.
All right. Sorry, my love. I'm with you no matter what you decide. And we love you too. Bye.
Alright, so we need to change into a proper outfit before going to the Chernobyl zone. So for those of you who do not know, this is based off of a kind of a what-if scenario where the Chernobyl incident, which...
Coming up next, April 26th marks another anniversary of the Chernobyl disaster. On that day, 38 years ago, the world has suffered from one of the most catastrophic nuclear accidents in history. The explosion at the power plant near the city of Pripyat tore up the reactor vessel and released radioactive material into the atmosphere. The nuclear fallout reached far, poisoning Ukraine and neighboring countries. More about the Chernobyl disaster and its consequences for the future after the commercial break. Stay tuned.
Yeah, so, and it still to this day is one of the most damaging events in like any history, American, European. It was, you know, a disaster. While I'm here, I need to scan like some collectibles. If you wanna read this, by all means pause it, and all that. I'm not gonna stand around and read them all, but I am gonna at least collect what I can. Okay. And that. There was one other. I think it's right here. Okay, so I think I got them all. I believe I did. Okay. So we need to go grab our outfit, which is right here, and we will go ahead and loot it all. Inventory. Put on your new clothes. Select the armor part. Open up the context menu. Okay. Okay, so we have the gear on that it wanted us to have. So far, I don't know.
The portal has been calibrated for the trip. Please use it to commence your training in the Kozlov's Training Center.
Alright, so let us head to the training center.
Welcome to NAO's training ground. Identify yourself, recruit. State your age, previous occupation, residency and marital status.
I'm 43. I worked as a security consultant in London. My current residence is in Kiev. I'm married with a child and... Is this really necessary? Surely you know all that already.
No sweat, Grey. It's just for the red type. Bureaucrats, right?
Right. What's next in my schedule?
Sergeant Koslov is supervising training on the Central Square. He's going to tell you what's what. I appreciate you putting on the full hazmat suit, but feel free to take off the helmet now. It's safe around here. I'll
Already
go
noticed
find
that you dressed
Sergeant
according to the
Koslov.
regulations.
Good luck.
Awesome.
They'll hire just about anyone these days.
Attention all personnel. The scheduled drill exercise will begin at 3 p.m. on the parade ground. All teams are to report in full gear. Be ready for inspection. Huh.
Cole Gray, right? I'm Sergeant Gleb Kozlov. Been waiting for you. Congratulations on your new job. I'm impressed. You were in the top 3 on the list of candidates for the Planewalker program. You've obviously been through a lot. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't. Just like the rest of us. Kozlov's training center is supposed to prepare you physically and mentally for the role of Planewalker before medical procedures turn you into one. But since we still have some time, do you have any questions, Gray? I'm your superior, but as Planewalkers, we're all equal here. Feel free to ask. Gray, I've been supervising those missions for years. There are risks, but you should be fine as long as you stick to procedures.
That's not what I asked. I need to secure my family's future. I have a daughter.
When you have fulfilled your contract, There'll be more money in your account than you've ever seen in your entire life. But if something happens to you, rest assured your family will be taken care of. Want to know what's the worst that can happen to you? Listen, the missions are simple for the men like you or me. You jump to a parallel universe, make a deal with the locals, or put them in their place. If they don't want to cooperate, that is. Sometimes you'll need to dispose of a few wretched souls corrupted by Chernobylite. That's why combat training is important.
Corrupted by Chernobylite? In what way?
Not entirely clear. Chernobylite influence can sometimes cause people to lose their mind. Quite literally. You know how it is, Gray. Red tape, NDAs, corporate liability. But you don't need to worry about that right now. Moving on. Once you've located a suitable sample of Chernobylite crystal, your FMC will evaluate it. And the harvester does the rest. It has all the Chernobylite mining equipment required to collect the green gold. We load what we can and get the hell out, back to our home dimension.
I know nothing about parallel universes and all that malarkey.
You don't need to. We leave the scientific shit to the brainiacs. In a nutshell, the Chernobyl disaster gave birth to an endless number of parallel worlds. Their timelines are different than ours. People there are usually unaware of Chernobylite's power, or they were already killed or corrupted by it. But the reclamation missions provide access to an unlimited source of Chernobylite. Thanks to our job, this world can flourish. After my uncle, he's the boss here. You must think that I got this job effortlessly because of him.
I didn't say that.
You didn't, but that's actually true. I was one of the first people ever genetically modified into planewalkers. There was a risk I wouldn't survive the process or the first mission.
But here you are. Your gamble paid off.
Good. It's time for you to familiarize yourself with different fighting techniques and choose which one suits you best.
Well, can I use them all?
As you were told during the recruitment process, there are a few classes of planewalkers, like Eliminators, strong and skilled at melee combat. Emissaries, agile, fast, and dodgy types, with a good eye and shooter's stable arm. Or Scientists, who use their intellect and knowledge. They're trained to use Chernobylite-modified advanced weapons. You are here to train and eventually decide what class you want the genetic modifications to turn you into. Splendid. Our medical unit will take care of your transmutation. Ugly thing, but we all have to get through it. But before that, you need to decide if you feel better as an Eliminator, Emissary, or a Scientist. Or maybe you want something in between? This is important, because the MAT team will make sure that the genetic modification target the skills specific for your preferred class.
You said it only happens once, so the decision shall be final.
Usually, no. However, a handful of the planewalkers experienced an unusual phenomenon where they were able to connect with their counterparts from another dimension, gaining their skills. The phenomenon remains largely unexplained. We still try to learn what makes them do that. If I were you, I'd make the decision wisely anyway. Brilliant! Welcome to the ranks of elite warriors. I have no doubt you'll accomplish incredible things.
Yeah, I already know which one I'm running. So we have technically 6, excuse me, but 3 of them are the main ones, which is Eliminator, Emissary, and the Scientist. Excuse me. But we have the ones that are kind of a combination of both. Recon is a combination of melee and range, so it's kind of the middle ground between Eliminator and Emissary. And Technician is the middle ground between Emissary and Scientist, and then Chronomancer is the middle ground between the Scientist and the Eliminator. Now, I played my fair share of games. I played pretty much everything I can. That's not pretty much... I play everything. So, I am going to be... and I won't lie, my favorite type of genre is shooting games. So we're going to run for a range one, but I also know better than to not have a backup plan, because I know my luck very, very well when it comes to bad luck in anything. Normally I could be going fine, and then next thing I know, everything could go tits up. So we are going to run the Recon, which is a combination of melee and range. And the unique bonus is the Camouflage Master has some basic camouflage. Its default value is 50%, which works for us. I'm not gonna be too bothered about that, you know. Strength looks like, okay, so looks like 10 is the default, and this puts strength and perception as the base ones that I guess are the priority for what we use. And then survivability and cunning get points as well. I guess maybe eventually I'll be able to level it up. I'm not entirely sure on that. But that's the one we're going to use. And I haven't
What?
gone too far into this.
What the fuck? Hello?
That's it, Mr. Black. Relax. Breathe. You're back with us. Minor confusion, as expected.
Black? I think you're mistaking me with someone else.
Oh yeah, this is where it gets really trippy. Like, we're basically seeing everything kind of all over the place. So this is definitely the tricky area.
You put a team together. You train them up, teach them everything they need to know.
Already in place?
And then you quit.
Excuse me?
You quit. When I leave here today, I don't want to see you again. I don't want to even hear your name. My father's technology will progress under my guidance, but you will have absolutely nothing to do with it.
It's so much more than Pandora. It allows us to step into the realm of human memories and thoughts. Into the real world. Ariadna can recreate this echo in a fractal VR simulation. There's nothing outlandish about it.
Look, I get it. I do. It's your life's work. But just think about it. For Ariadna to work, you need a power source that doesn't exist yet. Perhaps one that cannot be found on Earth.
They want to know precisely what to expect. New types of weapons, medicine, a new means of transportation.
All of the above and more. You can tell your precious investors that the millions they're pouring into our project will come back to them as billions.
What is Chernobylite?
Okay, this is definitely going to get a little interesting if you catch my drift. I have no idea exactly what this is, but I do kind of understand the whole concept of the time of the multiple
Chernobylite.
universes.
I almost stopped noticing this strange sensation running through my veins. Almost.
It's so good to be alive again. All thanks to you.
I bet I'd see it glow green if I opened up my veins. A source of unimaginable strength. My burden. My salvation.
I think I saw two of them just a second ago.
I've been traveling through parallel worlds for 2 months now. It's been surreal.
I guess it's just the one. Okay, let's go stabby stabby in the backy backy.
Everything's green. Even the kids turn green.
I killed people. At least I think they were people. There was something off about them. Twisted faces. Bared teeth. They didn't feel real.
Oh. Oh. There. How do you not see a sword and an arm sticking out other side of the door, you dumb fucking idiot? I'm glad Oh, look. Is that a guy's arm and a sword out in the distance? Nah, it's probably just an illusion.
I still don't know what Chernobylite is, how it affects everything, and how it affects me.
I could not do that again if I tried. I'm glad I'm recording this because there is no way that anybody would believe that. Yeah. Go back over here and find that. I saw. Alright, where was it? Okay. High-speed ammo. That was on the other side, actually.
Everything's green here. Even my shit turn green soon. Aim for the house!
Anyway, so the whole concept of parallel universes is for every action that you make, there is a universe in which the opposite
Sometimes not knowing is bliss.
was made.
I can still feel myself.
I'm not
I just have to
scientific,
hold on to that
but,
for a little
you know,
longer.
the knowledge. Also pays off to be a science geek like I am. You know? Alright, so we got some stuff to loot around here.
Chernobylite deposits are suitable for extraction. Sending the data to Harvester.
Ray, I need to hear your report. I've reviewed the scan, Gray. Solid data, but I'd like to know your own assessment. But is it still safe enough to mine?
I think so. A few kilometers from here, you should find a suitable landing spot.
I trust your gut, Cole. Good job, as always. Anyway, your work here is done. Get your ass back to the Harvester. I've got some more things I'd like to discuss with you.
Fucking plane walkers! It's all your fault!
Cheeky bastard. Alright, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna have to be quick on this one. This one's right on the edge, so this one should be okay. I'm gonna be a little loot goblin, collect everything I see. It will pay off in the long run, you know?
The answers to all the burning questions were at my fingertips, whether I wanted to know or not.
Welcome on board the Harvester, Planewalker Cole Gray. Changing into the Planewalker uniform is highly recommended. When ready, the mission debriefing is required. Authorities await the report. The transfer rail to main deck is ready and waiting. Please board immediately.
So I guess these are just teleport rooms in general. Alright,
Attention, Planewalker Cole Gray. An incoming phone call from Megan Gray. To answer and authorize an external call, please proceed to the nearest interdimensional communication point.
Hey, Cole. How are you? Listen, I wouldn't be bothering you if I didn't have to. But it's our daughter. Katie's condition has worsened. She may have about a year left. But the doctors suggest starting treatment as soon as possible. Not great. She's still responsive, but she's starting to have trouble speaking. When are you coming back?
By the end of the week. I'll call you as soon as we sync with your reality, okay?
All right. I'll be waiting.
I promise you, everything will be fine. NAR's testing a new medicine. The results are great. Megan? Megan?
Call ended. Now reminds you that the costs of interdimensional calls are deducted from your monthly salary.
I need to find Semenov. He promised to help me with Katie.
Read the report about the world variant we're going to hit next. The Chernobylite purity is off the charts over there.
I'm not really trusting the reports anymore. The world my team harvested last month was supposed to be rich as fuck. And guess what? It was...
Have you heard? Tristan was put on probation for stealing Chernobylite. What? How much did she steal? Only a small piece from what I understand. What would she even do with raw material? Highly radioactive. She took it to a jeweler. How many harvesting missions have you completed so far? Are you keeping score? Just curious. I'm getting slightly bored, to be honest. Are you for real? Start collecting stamps or something, huh? You think they have stamps in every dimension? How the hell should I know?
alright. Oh, look, a fox.
Here you are, the unit's mascot. Who put you in this travel kennel? Did you bite Gleb again? Do you remember Katie? I bet you do. Finally, a playmate your own size. Stay here, Ginger. I'll play with you when we're in this brand new world together. Gotta go. Suppose we'll never get to know the answer to that question. What does the fox say?
Took me 4 hours to fix the goddamn elevator, but should be working fine now. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be handling this crap on a billion-dollar multi-dimensional ship. Unreal.
Attention, a special address from the NAR Director, Professor Semenov, will begin shortly.
Planewalkers, we will soon begin a reclamation of a brand new Chernobylite world. Get ready for another... Wait, what's going on? That's impossible. This shouldn't have happened. Perhaps we can still salvage the situation.
All crew of the Harvester proceed immediately to evacuation pods. This is not a drill.
Alright, that was something. Alright, so This is 15 strength, 13 cunning. This is one over here. This one is 13 intellect. So I can't do that one, but I can do. Oh wait, here they are. Okay. I can do the strength one easily. Jesus.
Oh my God, Owen.
Over here, Gray. Quickly.
What the hell is going on? Are we under attack?
Thank God you're here, Cole. My escape pod. I need to...
Calm down, Kozlov. Breathe in and breathe out. Again. Good. Feeling better?
I got hit with some shrapnel. Do you have any healing serum on you? Thank you, Gray. See you on the ground. Don't get yourself killed. And find the others. Find Semenov. He'll know what to do. Go! What are you waiting for?
Was it all for nothing? Have I sold my body and soul on one thing I know? I see my family again, even if I have to rise from the dead.
Door malfunction. Backup power fail. Manual override fail.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is still early access, so there is prone to be bugs and issues, so I apologize in advance for any
Vitals
freezing and
critical.
stuff.
Inducing hypersleep to maintain essential life functions. Hypersleep cycle completed.
Planewalker's waking up. Get your freaking tools, Luca. We're going to get them out.
This doesn't look good. We're out of time.
Igor said the cloaking should last at least half an hour. We're good.
Okay, this power hammer is top of the line. It will do the job. Oh, shit! We've got to run.
Emergency life support system off. Vitals are holding steady. The surrounding environment is not safe. Vacate it immediately and seek shelter.
Okay. Whew. All right. I'm gonna start looting.
As a result of the passage of time, your suit has deteriorated, and the Chernobylite particles within it are no longer able to generate a shield. It must be replaced immediately. The system will adapt to any covering. Caution, a massive Chernobylite creature is approaching. Avoid interaction at all costs.
Yeah, do I want to mess with that giant creature that I saw whenever I was coming out of hypersleep? Yeah, no, I do not. It's massive. I mean, that thing is massive. Over times. So we need to head this way. I'm pinging the scanner as often as the loot pops up, especially the chests. I can loot them for stuff. Making progress. Okay, I know they've got something over here. Yep.
Last one from your ship. But not for long. I haven't seen any of you here for a long time.
Oh, voices in my head. This is definitely the start to a game. Right, folks?
vanish on your own. Good for you. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, Planewalker. Perhaps I can answer at least some of them, sending you the coordinates to my lab. I suggest you pick up the pace. Nights in the zone can be dangerously unforgiving.
This piece of junk is slowing you down. Leave it.
No, it cost me 2 bottles of a very good moonshine. Oh, God damn you and your escapades, Sonya. What about your deal with the old man?
We tried. The rest is up to him. Now run before the Chernobylite fallout catches up with us.
Alright, let's compare it to what we have at the moment. It does less melee damage, but has less stamina cost. I might just stick with what I have, honestly. Okay, so I need to hit 350 meters that way. Alright, so that'd be productive. Also, we are good games, see if I can pick up enemies on the map. At least somewhat avoid them. Okay, so no stealth. I cannot stealth kill them. It's a too high level. Ooh, here. Oh, I got how many bullets? I thought I had more than what I did. Oh, really? You want to play that game? At least I got my bullets back. Okay, what does this thing take exactly? Takes high speed ammo. Okay. Alright. So I got a mag full and 36 left over. Okay. Where's the other body at? Alright. No, I saw something. Alrighty. Welcome into a game. Got him.
You are tough, but it was just the beginning.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking that.
Is anyone there? Show yourself! I promise not to faint. Good evening, stranger. The fact that you haven't attacked me on sight is a promising start to this conversation. The flight or fight response in my brain has already been triggered by a cocktail of cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline.
By what cocktail?
Stress hormones. I wish I could do something, but I'm currently too shaken to fight my own sympathetic system. But don't mind that. Panic attacks usually don't kill people. About 99% of the time. I'm Leonid, by the way. And who are you, stranger?
I'm Cole Gray. What are you doing here exactly?
I was on my way to see someone and got attacked by some brutes. Took refuge in this old warehouse. The barricade behind me should sustain at least 500 kilograms of pressure. It's safe for now. A universal side effect of mixing human DNA with Chernobylite. It's fascinating how the biopigments are absorbing Chernobylite in bodies of the mutants. I'm on an important mission. I'm trying to recover a blueprint that will allow me to create a cure for Chernobylite poisoning. Yes, a disease which culminates in the Chernobylite taking control and transforming the body. Every mutant suffers from it. Standard medications for this condition only slow down its progression. I would prefer to keep control over my mind. Affirmative. There's a 99.9% probability that we both want to meet the same person. The medical blueprint I need is hidden somewhere in Igor's base. Since you're headed that way, can you get the blueprint and bring it to me? Affirmative. Material gains are an expected way of compensating individuals like you. I will make sure that your efforts are rewarded.
Right. So, what's the plan?
I stashed some means for personal defense in one of the crates behind you. I won't be needing them after all, but they'll increase your chances of survival. Here's the key. Retrieve them and come back to me.
Oh, so he gives me the key to that. Okay.
hope the content of that crate will help to turn the tide of any future battles in your favor.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. Am I seeing things, or did you just remove the barricade with your bare hands?
Oh, yes. Mutants have certain powers, and mine just happens to be strong arms, hands, and back. Do you have any more questions before springing into action? Not much. He's very secretive. Only a very limited number of people in the zone are in contact with him. But I do know for certain that Igor is a very accomplished scientist in the field of Chernobylite research.
Have you talked to him?
I tried. My peculiar psychic construct makes me very bad at interacting with others.
You'll do just fine.
Do I? I can't tell. Either way, Igor told me to, and I quote, "take a hike," when I approached him about the medical blueprint. Now you see why you're my last hope, Cole Gray. When you get to the outpost, try to find a moment to sneak to Igor's lab. Reason dictates that the formula would be there. Oh, and watch out for the brutes outside. They may be mad, but what they lack in brains, they make up for in brute strength.
I see. Wish me luck then.
Wishing someone luck won't necessarily increase their odds of success. But then again, it might lift their spirits. So, good luck, Cole.
That was weird.
Blood will not be spilled in vain, brother.
Another button. Where was it? There it is. Okay, I got something just in. What did I get? Ooh. I'll take that. Okay, I now picked up a shotgun. Okay, so high damage ammo is this one right here, and I have 38. But I have more high speed, so we'll use the high speed for the moment. Oh, this place brings back memories.
Come inside, Planewalker. Make yourself at home.
You must be the mysterious Igor. I'm Cole. Cole Gray.
Pleasantries can wait as well. We only have a couple of minutes before it catches up with you.
What catches up with me?
Oh, on Lenin's beard. Maybe you're not as sharp as I hoped you'd be. You didn't think your world was the only one where Chernobylite was used to advance human evolution. Not every zone in the multiverse is devoid of human intelligence where you can harvest your precious Chernobylite on Semenov's behalf. We call it the Dome. It suddenly appeared 9 months ago.
Have you figured out what it is?
Some kind of very advanced high-energy containment. Won't let anything in or out of the zone.
Where did the barrier come from?
I don't know where, but I do know when. At the exact moment your fancy ship malfunctioned. Coincidence? Only too well. In this reality, he was an insane and wicked man.
Was? What happened to him?
Semenov got what was coming to him. Let's leave it at that. You're the only one so far. Count your blessings, Planewalker. I want to offer you shelter and some guidance. Help you find other Planewalkers if they're still alive. And get you back to your world. It won't happen until we figure out how to bring down the dome that turned the zone into one big prison. And you will help me with that.
That doesn't sound good. Enemy at the gate?
Quickly. There are some old turrets outside. Make yourself useful and see if they can be restarted. Take those batteries. Once you're done with the turrets, activate the Chernobylite disruptor.
Restore power to turrets. Run the disruptor. Got it. Anything else?
You have to keep the entities at bay while I maintain the electrical grid. If the lights go out, we're done for. You'll be on your own, but you can do it. Go, now.
Have you finished with the first turret? Good. See if you can bring the others online. Remember, to run the disruptor when you're ready for the fight. When the device warms up, it'll close the breach.
Attempt at survival. All the countless possibilities of destroying you.
Protect the Chernobylite disruptor at all costs. Understand?
Alright, oh yeah, I do, okay. I do, alright, slot 3. Slot 1, actually. There.
Come back here. I want to show you something.
That was fun. Is there any more for me? Alright, let's loot all the bodies. I don't want my girlfriend to be very upset because she's a loot goblin. What was that?
This warehouse, it belonged to someone who played an important role in my life. It's yours now.
And you won't mind me taking up your space?
I've got more than one outpost. Besides, I'll stick around to keep an eye on things. Welcome to your new home, Planewalker. I suppose we've got some time on our hands. Ask questions, if you have them.
Well, I have questions, alright.
My life's ancient history from your perspective. I won't be getting into it now. Maybe some other time. What you need to know is that we're similar in some respect. Years ago, I underwent a CRISPR treatment. You keep surprising me, Planewalker. I didn't expect this kind of knowledge from a grunt like you. In any case, it was a while ago, and I expect NAR in your world has perfected this technology. Still, the same principle applies. Target the exact genes you want, and then modify them with Chernobylite. I used to be a great proponent of this technology and the creation of Chernobylite humans that would be equal to gods. Not anymore.
And what changed?
I lost someone very dear to me, and it opened my eyes. We're no gods, my Planewalker friend. Only freaks of nature. It's been 9 months since your ship crashed, Cole. It won't be easy, but I'll do my best. I'll contact some key people that could be of assistance to you. I imagine you would love nothing more than to storm out of here and go looking for your pals. But you need to be patient. There's space for extra rooms, if you're down for some demolition work.
Extra rooms? What for?
Anything that'll make your life here easier. For example, you'll need to build a healing device at some stage. But for now, let me walk you through the base expansion process.
Gladly. Okay, so we can expand out in some way, shape, or form. Every room costs energy to build. So we need to build a small quartermaster room. So I think I did this right. Good once
All right, now go to the new room and make something that will help us survive the next few days. Maybe a small laboratory? I'm too old to go out into the field with you. But the better you equip each room, the better I and all your allies will take care of your gear and supplies when you return to rest.
Huh, that might come in handy for down the line.
The files contain information on a cancelled research of a substance codenamed Reset 2.1.
Cole Gray, how did it go? Are you in position to send me the data? This is very unfortunate. I'll have to continue my research without this crucial piece of information.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I have a degree in pharmaceutical chemistry, but the task ahead still feels daunting, and I still need to figure out how to pay volunteers who'll get tested.
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Well, good luck then.
And are you satisfied with the base layout so far?
Well, it's not that bad. Just needs a little shaping.
That's it for today. I sent word about your arrival to some key people. I'm yet to hear from them and figure out our next steps. But now, you can relax, manage the base further, or go to sleep. Or if you learn something today, you can turn your experience into some useful skills.
Okay. So I can level up one of my abilities. We are going to level up. I'm gonna do that one for now.
What do you need from me, Planewalker?
Alright. So we have the gunsmithing, which will all of our ranged weapons will be repaired till 50%, but I don't have the armor, the wear weight on, so I'm okay with that. I have the quartermaster, so I will get 3 highlight items that will be refilled, and I will have one gadget. Okay.
What do you...
Have you heard from any of your contacts yet?
We're talking about the heirs of Harlan Lockwood. A man whose company purchased the sole right for setting a business inside the exclusion zone.
Chernobylite research.
Chernobylite-based medicine, to be precise. The Lockwoods are the movers and shakers of the zone. Kendall, Milena, and Roy. They used to be thick as thieves, but when the shit hit the fan, they lost trust in each other and became...
enemies?
I was going to say competitors. Similar goal, different methods. And there's bad blood on top of everything. Kendall Lockwood is the leader of a group called Mutants. His sister, Dr. Milena, runs the scientists. And then there's Roy and his mercenaries. So, the plan is to meet with each Lockwood and figure out if they can be in any way helpful to your cause. Questions? Kendall is the beloved son of Harlan Lockwood. He was anointed to take over as CEO when the old man kicks the bucket. He was one of the patients. That's why the mutants trust him. Because he shares their fate.
Meaning what?
Meaning that he's always only several doses of reset away from turning into a mindless monster. And so are the other mutants. Milena is the smartest in the family. She was at the forefront of researching the Chernobylite-based medicine.
Was? She dropped the medical research?
Well, let's just say her focus shifted away after we all got trapped. Her lab monkeys, a group of world-class specialists recruited by the Lockwoods, is now almost entirely focused on studying the dome. Originally, Roy was in charge of the security detail. He hired a bunch of cutthroats to protect his daddy's business. When the zone was sealed off by the dome, these guys became the first line of defense. Roy's a decent guy, but he's also dangerously short-sighted. Watch out for that. When I told him about you, he was excited, like a little kid about to get a new toy. No idea why. Still, try to use that to your advantage. It's entirely up to you. The Lockwood siblings are aware of your presence in the zone, and agreed to meet with you at some stage. You need to get a daily password for the mercenaries' encampment. It changes every day, so Roy couldn't give it to me in advance. However, I know a certain mercenary, Luca Spion.
The guy who lost his sword?
Sure, sounds like Luca. He's stationed outside the mercenaries' base at the present. Talk to him, and he'll give you the current password. I suggest you get on with it without delay. Time is of the essence, Planewalker. I'll be watching your progress with great interest.
So they're a pretty good distance away, but we are going to call it right here for this, ladies and gentlemen. We did over an hour. We got the base, and now we can start working on the missions. We're gonna I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I know there's branching dialogues, different paths, so we're gonna see what we get and go with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, hit that follow button, subscribe button, whatever you want to call it down below, and if you want to see more, let me know. My lovely girlfriend will be editing this to like keep all the good parts. So if you want to see the edit one, I'll have that uploaded on YouTube. Until next